guys, good to have you all back. I am going to do a trash to treasure day today. Yes, on my desk I have junk mail envelopes, packaging materials, paper bag. These are tags from clothing and such. Also have lots of scraps, all my scraps out today. I keep saving up these things and we need to make something with it. Yeah, so my brain is working. I want to use not all of it, but a couple of pieces of this and make something cute. So I'm going to show you what I'm working with today. But you know me, I'll probably add some more stuff because I have no clue what I'm making today. Something pretty, trash to treasure. Well, let's start with showing you my trash. Yes. I have these clothing tags. Yes, and they're from nice heavy sort of cardstock. And I had this on it and then an eyelet. I thought, well, we could make something with them. Yes, I bought all of these. Yes, because they fit very nicely. Junk mail envelopes. Love them. Normally, I sort of open them very carefully. But sometimes I just rip them open. Some of them have windows, some don't. I even have one with a round window. So yeah, junk mail envelopes, guys. Yeah, I save all of them. Why? I don't know. Trying to do something with it. Paper bag, especially the ones with the craft colored paper bags, because I really love those. They're so versatile. So paper bags. Packaging material, mostly from craft supplies. Yes, but maybe some other stuff as well. I like them. I have them in different sort of thicknesses. And some of them have these beautiful sort of images on them, especially if you have something from 49 Market or the Tim Holtzy ones. Yeah, they just have lovely sort of backgrounds, so you don't even need to cover everything. You can just sort of collage on them or do what have you. Yes. So this is sort of the trash that I collect in the mail and with my purchases. And then I also have trash that I create. Yes, like fabric scraps, small, pieces of what was left and such. Yeah, so yes, I keep those. Well, most of them. I keep most of them. And then, of course, my paper scraps. Now, I have a paper scrap organization. You've probably seen some of it because I use it all the time. I found this recently. I knew I had some strippies and such. I found it again. I keep my strippies in here, my wallpaper scraps and my map scraps organized. I'm such a good organizer, yes. What are these? Specialty papers. Braille, corrugated cardstock, pattern paper, doilies, some coffee dyed scraps, glassine, tissue paper. I love this glassine. I'm gonna take this out immediately. Some more of the craft colored paper bags, or I don't even know what's in here, guys. No, I don't know. And then of course my normal book pages. Yeah, most of these are complete, like a normal book page. Not tiny pieces. I don't keep the tiny pieces in here. The tiny pieces, however, I keep in these small boxes. I have a gazillion of them. Well, at least 4 or 5. Where I keep my small paper bits in. Yes, and when I was going through all these boxes, I also found this one. Let me show you. Let's call it a treasure box. Actually, it's sort of I need to organize this box. To have some like mess on my desk, put it in a box. So this is the mess on my desk box where I have all sorts in. Some of these and some washies. I don't even know. Some paper clips, some safety pins, some buttons, some beads. I have no clue. Sometimes I have no clue. And I'm thinking, am I ever going to use this? Probably am. There's a button in between here. I am intrigued by this piece of metal now. I don't even know where it was for. There's a button stuck in between here. Are these for suspenders or something? What are you doing, love? You need to be creating. Yes, but I want to use this. It looks very interesting. Doesn't it? It just looks interesting. For some sort of a closure, or I could put brats in here. It looks vintage. I'm just going to keep it out. Oh, nice, lovely thimble. Yes, so trash, scrappy bits, what have you. Now, for tools, I am not going to go all die cutting, embossing, what have you. I might do some stamping because, you know, I love this. Glue, scissors, tearing ruler. Probably going to do some inking. The basics, the usual, yeah? Okay, I'm going to organize my desk, have my brain do a little bit of thinking, and then start making something pretty. I think I have an idea. I was really inspired by this piece of metal. Love it. It's probably a closure of some sorts, don't know. It looks vintage, it looks grungy, it looks industrial, it looks like it needs to be in Gunter's journal. So I'm going to make this into sort of a closure, also using a piece of this leather. I have a big piece of leather fabric, whatever. It was a sample, and the holes that were in here is probably where it got attached in the book or something. So I just took the strip with the holes off. I'm going to use a piece of this, and then 2 pieces of packaging material, because I really like the background on this. And of course a piece of Mr. Holz's packaging material. What do I want to make? I want to make sort of a wallet slash pouch thingy. Yes, with a closure on it. Do a lot of decorating, and maybe we still have time left to do something for in the pouch, but I don't know yet. But let's start with folding this piece. This is going to be the sort of the wallet, and I'm going to use these to make sort of the gussets, yes, so that we can open it up a little bit more. Okay, starting with this. I'm going to give you measurements, guys. You probably don't have this exact sheet of paper, but you can use a normal cardstock for this. Let's see how big this is. This is 6 by 9.5. 6 by 9.5. Now, there's this hole in here. I'm going to sort of cover it up with something. And I want this to be sort of I'm just going to fold it. I'm not even going to sort of measure it. Just going to fold it in. Yes. This is going to be sort of the pocket. Like so. I'm taking out a bone folder. Why? Because heavy cardstock. Also, it is sort of ripping. But that's okay because we want this to be a little bit grungy. So I'm probably going to grunge the rest up as well. Yes, and then I'm gonna fold this. I'm gonna pick up my scoreboard, guys, because it needs a little bit of scoring. I'm not gonna score here, of course. I think I'm gonna score here, leaving a little bit, and then this flaps over, right? Yeah, just leaving a tiny bit. This is, let me quickly measure. This is 2 3/4. This whole piece is 3 3/4. So I'm gonna score at 1 inch. So this is gonna go here. Cute? Oh, I think so. Do a lot of decorating here. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Making it up as we go, guys. Really, I am. And we're going to round corners on this one. Yeah. There you go. Now this is sort of rough, so I want to make the rest also rougher. You can take out your scissors, guys. You can do this with your scissors. Just take your scissors and do this. I have bought a tool. So I'm using the tool. Just gonna rough it up. Now, what am I gonna decorate it with? I don't know yet. Don't know yet. I'm going to cover this up completely. Yeah. I'm going to roughen this up a little bit. Also going to do some inking. The roughing up over here I'm going to do after I do all the decorating, because probably there's going to be some paper on top of it as well. A little bit on the top, not a lot, because we do not want this to rip. Oh, we were going to do this afterwards. Okay. Roughing it up. Yes. I think what I first want to do is cover this bit with lots of lovely sort of paper. So I'm taking out some of my scrappy papers, doing I think a sort of a smallest collage, and then put some stuff on. Yeah? Okay. I've taken out some of my vintagey papers. This is actually a cover from a really old book. Some glassine, beautiful piece of coffee dyed paper. These are all sort of, I don't know, came from old books or old envelopes. They just looked interesting. Now, I did have a change of heart. Of course I did. I did also roughen up everywhere before I'm going to collage on it, because I also really want to show the background, except for this piece. Not that I don't love it, because it's pretty. But I do not want to cover up everything. Also going to be scrunching, inking, using frayed burlap, because it has a little bit of a grayish greenish tone, the paper itself. So I was thinking frayed burlap, because to me that also has a grayish greenish tone. Let's see. I have something underneath, lovey. Because this is of course coated. Let's see how we can. Oh yes, that works brilliantly. Just roughen up like this. Yes. Oh, you know, already fantastically lovely. Probably gonna go over it, over the edges, with a little bit of a darker color. But let's start here. Let's start here, right? I really love this piece here on the bottom. If we close it up, will it show? This piece over here, I just love it. I'm gonna take this off, use this somewhere else for sure. Probably here on the inside, like so. Yeah. How big is this? Well, big enough for me. Yes, there's loveliness on the inside. Do not look on the inside. No. Inking it a little bit. Yeah. So I want to have this one on over here, but it doesn't cover this one up. I know. I'm going to take a piece of this. Oh, shall we do the piece with the tape? Does that look sort of cool and industrial to you? Well, I could. Why not? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Can we? Oh, can even rip through there. Yeah. Yes, I'm just gonna have it on here. Never did anything like this because it could be sort of a little bit too modern-ish. I also need to do the aging of the tape. Oh, now I'm thinking aging of the tape. Oh, am I? I really want to. I really want to. Do you mind? Do you guys mind? Yeah? I'm gonna try it off camera because I want to make a whole video about this. But it does look sort of too newish to me. And I'm hoping that I can make it look a little bit older. I'm gonna try. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna take out another piece of paper. You don't have to scream so loud. I heard you. Yes, you want to see it on camera. So I'm gonna do it on camera. Quickly, try it. It is fantastic. Trial and error. I need to cover up the bits that, you know, didn't have tape on it. I'm using two colors, Dijon and Caramel. I should do this with gloves on. Do not have gloves yet. I'm just gonna put a couple of drops. Now, watched a couple of tutorials. One of them was from the lovely Tony. Hi, Tony. I'm doing this on celluloid tape. You know, the regular tape. I'm just gonna put some drops on. Yes, and and this is Tony's trick. I have these ink blender thingies. I'm just sort of Blending them together, smudging them out. Is there tape on here? Yes, there's tape on here, love. There is. There we go. I'm gonna do this. Now I'm going to do it a little bit different. Yeah, I think it needs more ink. Is there ink tape here? Yeah, needs a little bit more ink. Because this is a sort of a trick that I've seen. Ooh, that looks lovely already. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I love it, love it, love it, love it. This is a trick that I've seen Nick from the, don't take it off, love. Nick the Booksmith do. This is alcohol blending solution in a spritzer. There you go. Oh, love it. And then Tony, because yeah, you were saying, where's my blow thingy? So I needed to buy this. So yeah, I'm doing this. Also helps with drying a lot. Needs one more drop here. Just one more drop here. Tiny bit. Could have also used another color. Oh, look at this. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I bought inks, I bought this, I bought spritzer, I bought, yes, all because of you, Tony. So you're welcome. We keep sort of influencing each other to buy stuff. What are you using? This? I want this. It's also drying it. Yeah. Yes. Now I'm taking these off. Ah! Tell me you don't love this. Love it. What do you think, Tony? Do we love it? We love it. We love it. I need to let it dry, guys. Taking off all the inks and such off my desk. My husband was looking really funny at me when I bought this. He was like, "What are you going to do with this?" I had to explain. I had some explaining to do. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let it dry and then we get back to the project. I think it's dry. Guys, I'm going to do a big tutorial on all sorts. I'm going to be experimenting with this. This is the first time I'm doing anything like it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, is it dry? It is dry, right? Yes. Well, be careful, be careful. This is going to go on here. Also decided, of course I want to have the number 49 on there. Why would I cover this up? So I'm going to have this here. This is going to go here, but I want something in between. And I was thinking just to have a small strippy of this glassine, just, you know, like so, just to have it a little less straight. I'm just going to rip this piece. I want just the uneven sort of edge, the raggedy edge. I just need a small piece. Yes, there we go. So we're gonna have this here. I'll probably do some stamping as well. This here, and then this here. Yeah. Yes. This needs a little bit more tearing, and this needs a little bit more tearing. Okay, I'm just gonna glue it on. I'm using Bart for this. Not necessary at all, guys, but you know, it's out there and I really want this to be stuck down, of course. Oh, I'm so happy the tape thing worked. Am I doing mixed media? I don't know. 49. There you go. Let's sort of figure out how high we want this to be. Yeah, it'll work. Also, glassine and Bart, I think, is a very good combination. If you just, you know, this is your first time watching my video, and you're like, Bart, who is Bart? Bart is a barely art glue that I named Bart because his other brother Art glitter glue. His name is Art. So hence the name Art and Bart. I know, very creative. Don't look at the back, not looking at the back. Doing this with my eyes closed. This is from 1903. From Groningen. That is a very Dutch word. If you don't speak Dutch, you're like, bless you. Groningen, bless you. Are you feeling all right? Yes. It's like one of our states, provincie. A province, I don't know, provincie. It's in the very northern part of the Netherlands. I do not understand those people. Well, the language, they have a very heavy dialect. I'm going to do some stamping, or maybe another snippy. Do we have something sort of interesting that we can put on here? If it needs, oh yes, well, it does need interesting. It does need this. In the middle, maybe. Oh, I'm just gonna do this. This is from an I don't even know. I think a very old magazine or dictionary. And I just stamped it, and then no, I didn't. This is not my stamp. I got this in Happy Mail. Need something here. Oh, guys, I'm already enjoying this so much. I'm gonna do sample because of fantasticness. Yes. Is that too big? Well, it could be fantastic over here. Putting this here, and then another number here. Yeah. Yes, yes. Fallen leaves, of course, because fantastic color. Yeah, not a quick project at all. No. I don't think we'll have time, guys, to do something that goes inside, because I'm gonna go all out on this one. Ta-da, fantastic. Love it. Guys, you don't need old tape for this. No. You can do this on like new regular tape. Yes. Do we love it? I think we do. Do we need a little something here? We don't, but I'm going to anyway. Yes. Here. I hear you. Want something round. Took out the wrong stamps. No, you don't. This one. Or let's do this one. Did I ever try that one? I don't think so. I think it will look lovely. Will it? No, it won't. Actually, there's already sort of an ornament there, so it's way too big to have like another one. I'm gonna do this. 18 something. Yeah. Yes. Well, we're done with this piece. Almost forgot, I need to have the closure on this. Well, originally I wanted to have a piece of the leather and then have this on, and then, you know, I'm not going to, because there's a lovely 1903 here, and I'm thinking if I put this here, yes, it will be 903. Putting it there. Great, right? Yes, I think so. I think so. I'm going to punch holes first. Let's see. No, I'm going to mark first because I really don't know how high I can have this. Yes. One of these. So I know where to punch the holes. A little bit higher, love. A little bit higher. Just the tiniest bit. One. Two. Yes. Taking out my pokey tool. Hole here. Hole here. Yes, now I'm hoping it will stick. Otherwise, I also need to put a hole here with another brad. I've taken out 2 lovely small brads in this cute tiny box. Otherwise, they would get lost on my desk. Yeah. Hoping this will work. Oops. That is very fiddly. Because I also don't have a lot of room to put in. I'm going to make the holes a little bit bigger. This needs to work because this was the whole idea. Yes, and then I started alcohol inking tape. Oh, come on, love. You can do this. Yep, there's one. Yes. And now for the other one. That one apparently goes way faster. Will it stay stuck? And will it close? Will it do what we wanted it to do? Yes. Yes. Do we need another one? Don't think so. Do you? No. No. Keeping it as is. Already loving it a bunch. Yes. Closure. Maybe I could do sort of a leather tab or something. I don't know. I might use the leather as well. Okay. I'm going to leave the outside for now for a little bit. There was another strippy that I really like. Oh yeah, this one. We're going to put that strippy here. Well, there's probably going to be something in there. So are we going to put the strippy here? Oh yes, I'm just going to put this one here. And then with probably a lovely label or another bit and bob. Oh guys, I'm loving this so much. Yes, I'm going to use this somewhere else. That's too gray. It's a nice old postage stamp. It's an embossed stamp. Oh, that could work. A tea egg? Oh, I have this piece with a number on it. Yeah? We could stamp something if we wanted to. Okay, first I'm gonna have this one on. Take this away, lovely. Yeah. This is a piece of ledger. Just a tiny piece that I apparently stamped something on. With, oh, this is iced spruce, I think. You didn't ink it. I know I didn't. Well, too bad. Didn't ink it. Just wanted to have a small collage on here. Postage stamps. Hello. Where did I leave it? Now it's gone. Oh, it's here. In front of your nose, love. I think I will cut it because it's not evenly cut all around it. So let's just cut it. I'm leaving a little bit of room all around it. Wow. Good job, me. Ooh! Ooh! Honestly, guys, I like the back a lot better. Can you see? I'm hoping you can see. It's embossed. It's in purple. It's lovely. But if you flip it over, it sort of looks more interesting. No, no, love. Just do the purple. I'm just doing the purple. Okay. Yes. Yes? Okay. Now, need something here. Let's have a look. I want to decorate this flap. I grunged all around it, guys. Yes, it's grungy everywhere. Still, you can still see the sort of lovely writing and the number 48 on here and such. So I'm going to concentrate on here. Absolutely want to use this piece. Hoping we can sort of tear it. Probably can because, you know. Yep, there you go. Do you want the edge? No, do not want the edge on there. Yes. So I want to have a strippy of this. Yeah. And I could go through my box, but what I really want is one of the pieces of my freebie to be on here. Yes, this is a freebie, guys. I'm gonna link it below. It's on my Ko-fi. I'm thinking, no, this one or this one. I'm gonna do this one. Yes. Stamped all around it. There we go. This is turning out completely different than sort of what I had in mind. Well, did you have something in mind this morning? Well, I did think I need to get rid of some of my trash, make some treasures, but this was the whole sort of inspiration. A bit of the glassine, just a tiny bit. Oh, that's a tiny bit. Maybe that's a bit too small. Oh, because I also really love the glassine look. Now I'm just gonna use a tiny bit. Where was the tiny bit? It's gone now. I'm gonna glue this on first. There we go. Yes. Here's my tiny bit. And here's my label. Yeah. Part of me wants to have it on here, but also I'm really a bit sort of curious if this will sort of peel. No, it won't. It won't. I just want to have a tiny bit peeking out. Like so, yeah. I want to do a little bit of stamping, but not a lot. Is this too straight? Can we do another, whatever? I'm missing something here. Oh, that's way too big. Ooh, what's this? I don't even know, but it's from an old magazine. Ooh, also lovely. No, I'm gonna have this on here. Yes. Just a tiny strippy. Has some Dutch writing on it. It's probably from an advertisement piece or something. A real piece. Oh yes. Oh, makes all the difference. Makes all the difference. Let's see what we can do for stamping. Maybe want something underneath there. Carte postale? No, that's not a carte postale. Maybe this one. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Too much stuff on my desk. I tell you, too much stuff on my desk. Going to open her up. I think that is the smart thing to do. Yes, because then I have a flat surface. And because this is the packaging material, it's a little bit sort of shiny. So I really need to let it dry. Yes. So I'm going to let it dry. Yeah, for a second. While I'm letting the stamp dry, I'm going to make sort of the gusset thingies here. So I've taken out 2 strips of 1 inch wide by the length of this, yeah? My scoreboard, I really need my scoreboard for this. I need to make scores. 1 at 1/4 inch, 2 at 1/2 inch, and 3 at 3/4 inch. So we have 4 pieces of 1/4 inch scored. Yeah. Now I must say I am really rubbish at this, at folding an accordion thingy. So hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna fold this in. Yes, and then fold this one in. Hopefully it's sort of straight. That'd be nice. And then the last one. Well, that worked. That worked. Because we need to glue this in between here. Is it too long? It's a bit too long. So I need to cut it. Yeah. So we made a W or an M shape. I'm just gonna cut a bit off. And there you go. Grunching, well, not grunching, but I am inking. I'm inking a bit. And also a bit with the ground espresso. Yes, so we basically need to fold this in like so. Yes. Not the other way around. No, I'm going to have the cut ends on the inside. Okay, here's where I'm going to rely on art, because I want this to dry really, really quickly. I'm going to put glue here. I'm first gluing on this part. Top to bottom and almost all the way to the edge. You can leave a little bit, lovies. Yeah. Now I'm not going to glue it down because we need to make another one. Because if it's glued down, I put some tape over the brads. See? Art is already sort of dry now. Here's one. The other one. Does it still work? Yes. And then the last one. Yes. A little bit of grunching. Again with the cut sides to the inside. and I'm gluing it nearly to the edge. Will this still close up? It will. It will. Okay, so now here's the tricky part. Because we want to put glue here. I'm taking out Bart. That is probably the smart thing to do, because I need to move these about for a little bit. When I close this up, yes, like so. And the other side as well. They need to be sort of simultaneously. I need to hold them down because I glued the last piece with Bart, and that needs a couple of seconds more to dry. But I do think it looks cool. Yes, see? You have a little bit more of an opening now. Yes, hopefully this was dry. It was, yes! And then you close it up like so. It's fantastic. Now for some finishing touches, I want to put a stamp here. And I was thinking to put this one here. It will need a little bit of time to dry. But I also want to do something on the back. Not a lot, just a tiny bit. There you go. Dry, dry. I also cut out this piece of my advertisement, whatever. I'm going to put this sort of over here so the ink won't smudge on my desk. I think I want to have this sort of here, just here, and maybe with something of my small treasure box here. Let's see what I have. Oh, I still have these. Not on this one. Not on this one. That's actually a washi sticker. Could be cool. Another label. Ooh, this could be cool with something stamped. I'm not gonna put any color on here. This says 16. Oh, you cannot put everything on. Ooh, that's oh, that's interesting. That's a washi sticker. Make a decision. No, I'm gonna go for this one. What is this? Oh, this is another one of Tracy Fox's labels. Specimen label. No. I also have this one. This is from the same washi tape. I think this will look interesting. I think it will. I'm gonna put this one on for sure. Yes. Come on, tape, you can do it. Yep. Yes. And this one. But it needs something here. Oh, we could do this. Could we? Could we do this? Ticket that we made ourselves. It's not working for me, guys. This is not working for me. Oh yes, I'm gonna put this on. I'm just gonna use some glue stick. And maybe another stamp. Was I going to do it like this or like so? I don't even remember anymore. Well, it's gonna go on like so. This is gonna go on like so. Yes, and then we're gonna do a little bit of stamping there. That's what we're gonna do. This is going to be a little bit hard to stamp on. So decided against stamping, against the stamping. I'm gonna do this and then stamp on here. First stamp on it, love. Stamp on it first. Says numero, numero. Yes, great. I'm sorry, I wasn't in frame. Numero. Is this dry? Almost. I'm gonna let it dry, guys, and I think this is it. Let's look at the end result. Or let's add one more thing. I really want the sort of leather tab to be on here because it just finishes it. There's too much blank space here. I just took out a piece of the leather. I cut a piece off and I'm gonna sort of rough it up. Hopefully that'll work just with the edge of my scissors. I'm just gonna make it a little bit more grungy. Just roughing it up. I'm not gonna ink it. I don't think there's any need to ink this. Oh, look at that. Yes. Oh, I love this. Well done, scissors. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, there's leather everywhere now. So I'm going to have this on here. Yes. With glue, but I'm also gonna hopefully hopefully that'll work, put an eyelet through. This bit here is like too straight. Maybe I should just cut a bit off. Yes, much better, much better. Before I do this, I'm just gonna attach it with glue first. Part. The hole that's in there is going to be on sort of on the inside, or oh, I put it over this. I put a 16 here. Well, I'll put this over the 16. That's okay. So it is stuck on here. Now I am really hoping this will work. So I'm going to put a hole in here first. Yes. That worked. That worked. Phew. Then I'm gonna put this through. It is sort of a longer eyelet thingy. It does stick out for the tiniest bit. So let's just hope. Let's just hope and pray. Is this a bigger setting? Yes, it already is. There you go. Here goes nothing. It worked. It worked. And I love it. Yes. Much better. Much better. Look at that. Oh, there you go, Gunter. It's for you. Fantastic. Now we're going to look at the end result. Well, it is a treasure indeed. I absolutely adore it. Yes. This was packaging material and, you know, bits and bobs that I find in jars in thrift shops and such, just metal bits. Just, you know, sometimes you find something interesting. Or leather. Yes. Maybe I have an old belt, guys. Like, that doesn't fit anymore. I have a gazillion of those. Yes. Yeah, how come? Well, you know, I'm not a thin person anymore. Here it is. Love it. Oh yeah, we also did the tape. How fantastic is this? Yes, I'm going to do a whole video on it. I love this. Love this. Now, with the tab, you cannot sort of really pull the tab because it will rip here, but that's okay because you need to sort of scooch it. Yes. Yeah. And it's some stamping and some collaging. I still don't know what this is. It is an attachment for something, but it looks so cool. So cool, right? Yeah. Oh, you close it up. Ta-da. And then we also have a little bit something on the back. Not that fantastic interesting, but because it's probably going to go into a pocket or something for Gunther's journal, so you probably only see the front and not the back. You could also, what we also could do, and we're probably going to do it, are we? Yeah. Probably going to attach it to a page, like so, and then have it as a tuck or something. Yeah. Good thing Gunther has a big spine, because we're going to put lots in. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I think we really succeeded in making a treasure out of trash. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. No clue what I'm doing. Maybe something with tape? I might. No clue. But I hope to see you then. Until tomorrow. Bye, guys.